Hey, Wise Chip here with Jak and Daxter The Precursor Legacy. This is my favorite game of all times. Spoilers for people, if I ever do a top 10 of my favorite games, this will be number one. This is the game that really got me into gaming, you know how you start gaming and you try games here and there, and then you find that one that shows you, wow, there's a lot more to gaming than just the random things that you find. Well, this was a game for me. My favorite game from my childhood, and still my favorite game now. And yeah, they brought it on next-gen consoles, PlayStation 4 and all that. Waiting for Jak 2 and Jak 3 and maybe Daxter. That sounds like a good game too, but I'm satisfied with Jak and Daxter right now. So, enough talk, let's get started. Yep.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! that stung. I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened. What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? 'Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Yay! Oh, yeah. So, little explanation.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
So first, let's talk a little bit. You play as Jak. Daxter's on your shoulder. That's all you really need to know. Jak has turned into an asshole. Yeah, so that's the whole quest of this game. To try to turn Jak back into his normal state. Not Jak, Daxter.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
So pretty much this is a collect-a-thon game, but another good one, but it's one of those collect-a-thon games where it, like, I swear, like, Dark Souls took some of its, like, well, maybe, I'm not saying take, but that's probably why I'm so in love with Dark Souls and all that, because if you look off, let's go to the side. Oh, that's in the wrong way. You look off to the side, you can see civil land and all that, but it's one of those games where if you can see it, you're going to that place, or you can go to that place. If you saw during the cutscene there was a blimp in the distance, well, you go to that blimp and you take care of that blimp. So it's one of those games where if you can see it, you're probably going there, or you can go there. That's the one of the two things. Little balls I'm picking up are green eco. They already help, like usual.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Yeah, thank you. That's the one. And so you got your so attacks. Circle does a spin attack. Square does a punch. Jump, you got a head bump. When you press down, you got an upwards punch. You got a higher jump if you do that. And you do have a roll. And the roll can be a long roll too.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all.
I have this game on all the consoles since it came out. Except the Vista. I don't have it on the PS Vista yet. Which I probably will get. Because I do plan on getting a Vista at some point. And it's just one of those games that no matter how many times I play, I just can't have enough of it. And let's get talking.
That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Let's get talking. Naughty Dog's been...
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
So thing. Naughty Dog's been doing some joking around with saying they're gonna make another Jak and Daxter game. And I have to say, I don't know how I feel. I mean, they ended off the third one in a good place, and then they made 2 crappy sequels. I didn't like Final Frontier, and Jak X was just straight up dog shite.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
So don't know how I feel. I grew up with the trilogy and Daxter I found out later on in my life, but I grew up with the trilogy, knowing that these are the 3 final games. I mean, yeah, Jak X, and then later on they came up with Final Frontier, or whatever it was called. I can't remember. I know I just didn't like it.
Will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
I mean, I love what they did with Jak and Daxter. Then I love what they did with Jak 2 and Jak 3.
Good work! The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
And pretty much, it's just...
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos, or 1 big green one to increase your health.
It's just one of the things where I think they're a little late. Because the people who are going to buy the 4th game will be people like me, people who grew up with the game. And people who consider it to be a great classic.
Jump once, and jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Like I was saying, people who are going to buy the 4th one are going to be people like I and other people who just grew up with it. I remember playing this game at my sister's boyfriend's house, and I remember not being able to think about anything else, and then finally getting it about, I think, a couple months later. And that's all I did. I played it all the time. I haven't been stopped playing it. I played this game at least once a year since I got it. And when it came out with the HD collection, that was great. Hey, oh man, that was so nice. Just having the collection on PlayStation 3. And now it's on PlayStation 4. Well, the first one, the other two aren't yet. I'm using that word yet because I know they're gonna put them on there sooner or later. And I don't know. It's hard to. My feelings are twisted and not twisted. Just on a mix because awesome, Jak 4. The story continues, but what are you gonna do? They already did everything I think they could have done, and how many years in the future will it be now? Because gosh, Jak 3 didn't come out until, oh gosh, what year? Was it 2004? I think it was 2004. Maybe even later, I can't remember. It's been a while. But I know Jak came out in 2001. But it's just, yeah.
Great! You found all of the power cells on the island. Come back to the war
coming.
so I can bring you back to the... Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jak?
We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
So, like I was saying, I just don't know how to really feel. Oh, before we go on, let's take a look. That one. Oh, the controls are a little wank on that. Yeah, so you got Misty Island. You'll be able to go there. You got that giant thing over there. You can go there.
He'll just never be like his uncle. I don't care what the others say.
Talk about me? Leave me alone. You can go to there, and I don't know if you can see it from here. Oh, there it is. See, you can see the top of it. I'm gonna try right there. The top of it. That's the blimp. Yep, that's the blimp. We'll be going there later. Let's talk to Kira.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
it going. So, what do I plan on doing with this? It's gonna be a playthrough slash critique because I have played this game so many times that I know it like the back of my hand. And now it's a random pop in. Let's go get the scout.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Yeah. Get those, if I know we're gonna need them. Let's talk to everyone in the village before we head to either or area.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
Let's go talk to our uncle. See that. That fading. Oh, never happened on the PlayStation 2. Never even happened on the HD collection, if I remember. But I know the PlayStation 2 never had that fading.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
90.
So many
56.
places to see.
That butterfly just this. Bring in butterflies. Talk to the sculptor.
Hey!
Got sneeze.
Little furry dude!
Sorry. Oh, sorry about
Thought
that.
for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Yep. Not right now, but we are. Because I'm gonna 100% complete this game. Just like I did with it on the PlayStation 2. I did that. And on the HD collection, which it's not that hard to completely 100% Jak and Daxter. Here, I'll show you. Each new area you go to, like the Geyser Rock, Sandy Shore Village, Sentinel Beach, they tell you what you need, like what you need to collect. So you got ones that are active. You have to bring 90 orbs for free 7 scouts. Those are the active ones you have to complete, and then you'll get them, like you see in Guys of Rock. Unlock the Eagle Harvester, yeah. And then if you press X for that, it tells you how many precursor eggs there are in each area and need to get, and the total number of them. Then go there. Same thing with scout flies. And yeah, it even tells you the percentage down to corner 2. So yeah, it's not that hard. They tell you where to go and all that. And usually there's nothing like death-defying to collect everything. But yeah, I'll be completing it. It'll take me about a day, maybe 2. I won't be completing it today. I gotta go to work in the afternoon.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flyflat near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get them back into the corral?
Yeah. Is he asleep and standing up?
Hey, my yak cows are still on the loose. Could you bring them back for me already?
Yeah, he's asleep standing up. Okay, that's weird. Oh, good. Nope. Thank you. Oh, that's a lantern. Okay. Oh, go on, bud. There you go. Got 2 more. Sure. Oh, come on. There we go.
That lazy farmer owes us a power cell.
Yep.
Let's go talk to him.
Gotta bring in the crops from the June basket. Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
Fire canyon. Take a look at this fire canyon. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's a better look at the blimp. See, you can see the tail and all that right there. Yeah, we'll be heading there later. Don't worry about that. There's a scout fly up there. Let's go get that. And we'll make a decision. Do we want to go to Forbidden Forest or go to Sandy Shores? We'll go to Sandy Shores first. But first, we'll go talk to that.
Wow! Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Thanks, Jak and Daxter. Oh, come on. I know you can make it. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Need one more. Let's start this thing.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
Was that plant always there and I just never noticed? Can you see it on like the map? I swear that was never there in the original games. Like, see, I'm gonna be nitpicking because, in my opinion, the PlayStation 2 one was perfect. Yeah, it was fun. Starfish that are moving at a rapid rate. Guys, just okay, whatever. Whatever. Let's go to the beach. Actually, let's go get that one last scout fly, which... Where is it?
What a weird-looking thing! I bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Yeah, we did. You get orbs, precursor orbs, precursor orbs. Okay. What's that last scout fly? I know it's somewhere near. Oh, I remember. Back this way. Not this side. There it is. Look, there's Geyser Rock. You can tell because look, a geyser. Got it. Yeah.
All right! You found all the scout flies in this area.
One time, go.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
We'll do it later. It's the Pelican.
All right, treasure. Hey, that Pelican just snagged a power cell. Let's go kick some big bird butt.
got the man.
All right, more orbs.
This one, bud. Come on. Right here. There you go. There we go. Probably good. Let's go get him.
Auga! Auga! Dive for those orbs, Jack! Dive!
There you go.
We have to get to the power cell before the Pelican scoops it up again!
I killed a dog. No, dog needs to be taken down. Sorry if I'm not talking as much. It's just nostalgia. So, yeah.
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do, I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
These are lurkers. That's some lag right there. Don't know if you could tell, but that was some lag.
Seagulls! Let's
Fire.
buzz them for kicks.
Love it. I'm gonna go up here now. Bother him again!
Wow! They caused an avalanche! Let's check it out!
And that's why I love this game. The game rewards you for doing things that you would love to just want to do. Go buzzard, go piss off some seagulls. Question is, how did seagulls start an avalanche? And I know seagulls can take down a plane, but how did it start an avalanche? That's my question. But I get a power cell out of it.
Those poles out from below.
I am. I'm trying to get some. See, I'm not saying this game's perfect. I'm not saying this version's perfect. Holy crap! But I'm saying there are some problems with it. This was one of them. The other moves, the roll. The long jump roll and the upward punch. Did you see any tutorial for those at all during Guys Are Rock? No, there wasn't. That was my one big issue. I could not figure out how to get these poles up for the longest time. And then I was fooling around with the controls and there it goes. I did the upward punch and I was like, what? And then I realized how to get these up, and oh man, I was both happy that I figured it out and a little mad too because I just never knew about it. But then I knew about the roll because I was playing with the controls, but I never knew about the long roll until Jak 2, the long jump roll until Jak 2. Oh, come on. There we go. And I was kind of surprised that they had them in there. That was the problem. They didn't show you. They gave you a tutorial, but it was in the tutorial that showed you everything that the game had to offer. Like I can crawl. And Jak looks like he's just riding a horse. Not Jak, Daxter. Freaking Daxter. What's the scalp flying down here? Let's go get it really quick. Get the scout flying. Let's go this way now. See that? Did you see that? Those platforms just popped in. I mean, little things like that I'm gonna notice, and I'm not trying to say this version is bad. I mean, if you haven't played it, go pick this up. Go get the HD collection if you have a PlayStation 3. At least you get all 3 games, so you can probably get it for a cheap price. Gosh, probably $20. If you go to GameStop, get it pre-owned, and probably even more cheaper. And if you don't have a PlayStation 3, just a PlayStation 4, pick this up. It is $15. I say a little expensive for a port of an old game, but It's worth it in my opinion because I know I'm going to buy every version of this game if it comes out.
Are you near the egg yet? That's it. Just a little further.
Well, I'm going to come back and hit that because actually I need the blue eco. You know me, I'll fight every port of this game because it's just my favorite game ever. Oh man. People had Banjo and Tooie. I had Jak and Daxter. And Jak 2. And Jak 3. And Daxter. Daxter was a great underrated game.
Just a little further. Come on, push the egg off the cliff. Be careful. It doesn't look safe up there.
Whack.
My, that was gentle. Good job.
Ain't you supposed to put some padding down for it?
Oh my. I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
Yeah.
Oh no! No!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah! I'm not your mom! You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys. I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Yeah. Oh, got that one. Bastard. Thought I had him. Oh, got all 7. Woo! Let's check out how many more fire cells are in here. Yeah, 1. Which I know which one it is. Thank you. It is taking care of that guy up there, which we can't do right now, so we will go. And I think I will probably end this video right here, guys. So this is Jak and Daxter, The Precursor Legacy. My favorite game of all times. Every time I know. And I know it's my favorite game of all time because I have a port for each console. Not the Vista yet. So I know I'll probably get that when I do get a Vista. And people are saying, why are you getting the Vista? Because so I can get a port of Persona 4. Yeah. I want Persona 4 to play on the go. Shut up, I'm weird. So, as we stand here with the smirk of Daxter and Jak having some overbite problem going on, I'm gonna say, first I'm gonna say, next Bloodborne video will be coming out with the next couple days. Sorry I've been gone actually for about a week. I've been busy with work and home and Thanksgiving and all that. Happy Thanksgiving. I know it's a little late, but happy Thanksgiving. And they're Circus of Lake performers. So, on that note...
I need to set off on my journey soon. I need precursor orbs.
And on that note, stay wise, my friends.